Apple Park. And I literally called a timeout because my kids were out of rotation. I said, we have a timeout, and I brought Sarah off the bench, and I said, listen, you're going to be good, so let's talk about what's going on. I taught her everything on her. Yeah, she's crazy good, though.
Yeah, I mean, our broadcast is ready to go. It's whenever you guys want to start.
So Donna's doing it. So we're going to talk all the way till we go.
Let's go with, you know their records and their games. I think that I would really like to say a couple things in the about just kind of circle into where the 1 zone is, the 5 zone, because that way they can hear and understand a little bit.
So we'll go. I'll give you info and I'll take it over about how big your thoughts on the game. Ready?
Yep.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the North Catholic Sports Network for today's exclusive coverage from North Catholic High School in Cranberry, Pennsylvania, for today's matinee matchup in the PIAA Class 2A Girls Volleyball Playoffs, with the visiting team Redbank Valley, the Bulldogs from District 9, against the home team North Catholic Trojans, the winners from District 7. My name is Mark Fesco, and I'm pleased to be joined again in the booth today by Karen Martini for this first game for North Catholic in the, although it doesn't sound as good as the road to Hershey, in the road to Mechanicsburg here today in a matinee matchup. Redbank Valley, as I said, is the champion from District 9, which is up in the Clarion area. They have a record of 21-1, so a very impressive record. Their only loss this season is to Clarion, which is a single A team. However, it is the #1 single A team ranked in the state. So they have a very impressive resume. They had their first state playoff game on Tuesday against the District 5 winner, Chestnut Ridge, and beat them 3-1. So that's how they got here today. Whereas North Catholic had a bye in the first round after winning the Whippeal Championship last Saturday with a 3-1 victory over Elwood City. So, Karen, I think we're going to have a really good matchup here today. It's great to have you back. And what do you see as the keys to today's match?
Well, Mark, a few things. Let's talk about, let's start off a little bit with Redbank up there in that District 9. I grew up in that area, and you're extremely correct when you said their only loss is to Clarion. Sherry Campbell does an outstanding job of coaching those girls. They've probably had a solid program here for the last good solid 10 years. And she just never lets up on them. So if that's their only loss, they should be pretty decent. They're up in District 9. They're more of like scrappy teams. So I think the big challenge is I think Redbank's going to come out strong. They got a great fan support over there. I can't believe that. But, I mean, it's awesome for everyone. It's going to make a fun match. But I think my outcome is I'm looking for North to do some good things. But if we think about it, they have not played since the WPIAL championship. So hopefully that they can come out fresh and ready to go as opposed to being a little bit on the lackadaisical side just because they haven't really had to compete a lot. I would hope that they will take the team seriously, which they usually do. I think some predictions for today. I truly believe that North, if they're on their serving game, will serve Redbank off the court. Because North has, again, we talk about this all the time. You know, you got Bella Madonna back there. You've got Elizabeth Fezco back there. Sid Jones does a hard. I mean, they just can spot serve and do what they want. And I think they really capitalize on taking teams out of their system right away to start. So I would say that in set one, we're going to worry about who's serving, how the first contact's going to go, and I truly believe it's going to be a fun match to watch.
I think, Karen, you made a great point. We've talked about it all year long. North Catholic historically doesn't get off to the strongest of starts, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes today, especially because they have had the longest layoff that I think they've had all year. So as we said before, you can practice and try to simulate a game and practice as much as you want, but it's just not the same until you get out there. And like you said, Redbank Valley, I don't know if our cameras will pick it up at all today, but they traveled well. They all have matching shirts over there, and I have a feeling they're going to be very loud, and it's the whole town that's here to support their team. District 9 hasn't won a state playoff game since 1998, so this team has already done something that hasn't been done in over 20 years, so the fans are really behind them. The town is really behind them. And I think they're going to have a lot of energy here to start off the match. So hopefully North Catholic can start off strong and weather that storm. But we're going to turn it down now to Donna Pfeiffer for the national anthem and the introductions of the starting lineups shortly.
Good afternoon, volleyball fans. Welcome to the Barth Greater Gymnasium on the campus of North Catholic High School. Today's match will be a PIAA quarterfinal match featuring the Redbank Bulldogs, winner of District 9, versus the North Catholic Lady Trojans, winner of District 7. The winner of this match will play on Tuesday at a site-to-be tournament. They will play the winner of the Maplewood-Phillipsburg Osceola match, which is taking place in Maplewood today. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the Redbank Lady Bulldogs. Olivia Hoffman, number 9. Number 21, Kaylin Rivers. Number 14, Riley. Number 19, Elena Miller. Number 7, Brooke Smith. Number 25, Brianna Minnick. Number 26, Brooke Holden. Number 32, Montana Mitchell. And number 33, Bryn Grill. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by Matt Dare, Ashley Anderson, and Becca Dockery. And now, it's a great pleasure to introduce you to the 2020 Lady Trojans from North Catholic High School. Wearing number 12, Megan Baker. Number 11, Alex Simpson. Number 6, Sydney Jones. Number 17, Stephanie Lynn. Number 20, McKinney Martha. Number 25, Katie McNally. Number 9, Gina Aguilola. Number 2, Gabrielle Plaza. Number 14, Amanda Esther. Number 16, Allie Fesco. Number 26, Aislinn Doherty. Number 18, Abby Bender. Number 5, Riley Morgan. Number 22, Maddie Beecher. Number 10, Sarah Stager. Number 4, Kenzie Blackwell. Number 31, Missy Young. Number 34, Emily Adams. Number 19, Grace Skigger. Number 24, Elizabeth Mitchell. Number 39, Elizabeth Vesco, and number 3, Bella Madonna. Would you please all rise? Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
And we're back here at North Catholic, getting ready for the start of set one here in this quarterfinal matchup between North Catholic, the winners of District 7, and the visiting Redbank Valley Bulldogs, the winners of District 9. Unfortunately, both teams wearing red. So luckily it's not basketball, and they'll stay on the same side of the court, so it'll be easier for us to call. But battle of the red versus red today. I'm not sure we've seen that before.
It'll be a fun matchup, I think. And like you said, both wearing red. Tonight we have a really good crew of officials. I'm not quite sure of the name of the official on the upstand, the R1, but we've got Glenn Freed as our R2, and then our line judges are Charlie Deere and Chris Rupert. Chris Rupert used to be like the reigning coach over there at Pine Richland for the longest time. And Charlie Deere worked up at Seneca for a while. Glenn Freed has an amazing boys team at Ambridge High School, and he owns his own club, so he's real knowledge. And I've seen the R1, but I apologize that I do not remember her name.
Want to wish good luck to the North Catholic girls soccer team, who unfortunately is also playing right now at Mars High School in a PIAA playoff game. It's unfortunate that the games both started at noon. It would have been nice to have a doubleheader and go from one to the other, but good luck to them, and congratulations to them on winning the Whitfield Championship last week as well. So a great fall here at North Catholic for a number of sports.
Hey, let's do a quick great shout out for Elizabeth Fezco, who just signed with Villanova on that National Letter of Intent Day. It was awesome to see her do that, so let's go and see what she's got going on for here.
Redbank Valley has first serve in set one. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Sydney Jones. Jones sets Riley Warda. Hitting error, North Catholic. Point Redbank Valley, 1-0 here in set one.
And like I said, let's see how they're going to start off. They haven't played since the championship. Are they going to be able to start handling it, or are they a little bit rusty?
Yeah, that play looked a little in slow motion. Looked like a practice play. Another good pass by Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones to Katie McNally with a good swing. Redbank keeps it alive. A little push over. Warda keeps it up to Jones. Jones sets Allie Fesco in the back row. Swing. A nice dig by Redbank. Allie Fesco to Jones. Jones to Warda again. There's a strong swing. A nice up by the Redbank libero to keep it alive. Redbank brings it across. Amanda Esser with a pass to Sydney Jones. Jones sets Warda again on the outside. A nice up by Redbank. Sets the outside. Hitting error, Redbank Valley ties it up 1-1 here in set one.
Yeah, that set for Redbank Valley, both teams are looking like evenly matched right now, but that set was so pushed outside the antenna that she really didn't have a lot to go with on that.
That was a long volley there, but not many swings. Just
Correct.
Sort of both teams keeping it alive, feeling each other out. Senior Bella Madonna in to serve. We've talked about her, a 97% serve percentage on the year, which is amazing. Nice up by Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Allie Fesco. There's a strong swing. Allie Fesco with her first kill of the match.
And I think that a little bit of where Redbank is going to struggle today is when you get Allie Fesco in the front row. If she mixes up her shots, they're going to have a tough time figuring her out.
North Catholic now leads 2-1 here in set one. Madonna to serve again. That's a double contact by Redbank Valley, point North Catholic.
You know, Mark, one thing you don't want to do is when the first ball contact isn't good, if you're not the setter, you want to be careful about taking that ball like you're setting, because you're normally going to have spin on it and get called as a double.
Madonna serves again, leading 3-1 here in set one. Could have called another one there, it looked like. Hitting error, Redbank Valley, 4-1.
Yeah, I think that right now I'm happy that the North fans are being quiet and careful, because the way that ball's coming out of their setter's hand, she might struggle today.
Good strong serve, a nice pass that time. Sets the middle, little tip over. Bella Madonna covers it, but overpass. Redbank Valley keeps it alive, sets the outside. Good strong swing and a hard block. May have been out, but they tried to play it, kept it alive. Free ball coming over. Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Katie McNally with the tip. Nice over. Jones with the tip. Redbank keeps it alive, sets the outside again. Strong swing. Oh, net violation, North Catholic.
It looks like that net violation, on North Catholic. I'll tell you, though, we talked a little bit pregame. Redbank isn't going to go away. They're very scrappy right now. They're picking a lot of stuff up.
Redbank serving, trailing 2-4 here in set one. Elizabeth overpass. Redbank struggles with it. They do keep it alive, and then out, hitting error. Redbank Valley. North Catholic got away with one there.
Let's see what Elizabeth can do back here on the line right now.
Elizabeth Fesco wearing that gold/mustard jersey again. It's had good luck with her up. Let's try that short serve again, just a little too short. Service error, North Catholic point, Redbank Valley to make it 5-3 here in set 1.
Yeah, I think North, give them about another 5 or 10 points. They're going to be warmed up, and then they're going to cruise for a while, I believe.
Deep serve. Service receive error. Point Redbank Valley. Trailing 4-5 here in set number 1 in the PIAA Quarterfinals. Another strong serve. Elizabeth Fesco gets a piece of it, keeps it alive. Free ball coming over to Redbank, sets the middle. Good strong swing, and nice up by Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. There's another tip. Redbank reads it well. Jones sets Stephanie Lynch with a strong swing. Oh, there's a net violation on Redbank Valley. Point North Catholic.
You know, Mark, right now I do know it's, obviously early in the match, but it's looking like Redbank must have done their homework on which hitters to key in on and where to find some little weak spots for North Catholic.
The senior Grace Giger checks in for Amanda Esser, and Sydney Jones with the serve. There's an ace for Sydney Jones.
That's a well-needed ace right now. Hopefully Sid Jones will just, start the really good high momentum for North Catholic.
North Catholic leads 7-4. Nice pass by Redbank, sets the middle. Hitting error, Redbank Valley, 8-4, North Catholic. Seems like the energy's picking up here a little bit for North Catholic. The bench is getting a little louder. Coach Amanda's trying to get them going.
I was just about to say the exact same thing.
Sets the outside. Good strong swing and a big block. Grace Giger and Stephanie Lynch were there for the block. I'm not sure if it was the block or it didn't get over, but regardless, point North Catholic to extend the lead to 9-4.
Yeah, they closed the block real well, but I don't think the ball came over the net. But again, as you said, the energy is starting to grow with North Catholic.
Unfortunately, another service error for North Catholic. That's their second here early on. So out of Redbank Valley's 5 points, 2 came on service errors. And North struggled with that a few games ago, but in the Whitfield Championship, I think they had 2 or 3 the whole match. Ali Fesco gets set in the back row, and there's a hitting error. North Catholic.
Yeah, and again, when that hitting error, I understand where the ball was set and stuff, but I think that actually looks like a new play that North is running and trying. And again, why not try them now when you think you're doing a good job with what you have?
Ali Fesco to Jones. Stephanie Lynch with a good swing, but Redbank Valley keeps it alive. Sets the middle. Nice block by Stephanie Lynch.
I'll tell you, I have been super impressed with Stephanie Lynch. From the first time I saw her play to her growth of where she is now, she's really becoming a very strong middle, which is very impressive for the North team.
Junior number 5, Riley Warda, checks back in for Bella Madonna, and the sophomore Ali Fesco with the serve. Redbank sets the outside. There's another block by Giger and Lynch. They set it again. There's a tip. After the block, smart play by the outside. She got blocked the first time, did a roll shot the second time. We almost got a piece of it, but unfortunately couldn't. Redbank cuts the lead to 10-7 here in set number 1. Jump serve by Redbank. Good pass by Elizabeth Fesco to Sydney Jones. Jones sets Grace Giger. Giger with the kill down the line.
That was a beautiful kill. She put it right between the 5-6 zone, which most of the teams are thinking that she's going to shoot it over into the 1 zone. For those of you listening, the 1 zone is where the server usually is. The 6 zone is where the middle back plays, and the 5 zone is where your left back person plays defense.
Great start by Grace Giger. 1 swing, 1 kill to extend the lead to 11-7. And the senior Elizabeth Mitchell checks in to serve. They set the middle. Nice up by Elizabeth Mitchell to Jones. Jones sets Giger again. After the last kill, they get a piece on the block to keep it alive. Free ball coming over. Ali Fesco to Jones. Jones to Katie McNally. Block. Redbank sets the outside. Good strong swing, but long. Point North Catholic to extend the lead 12-7 here in set number 1.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see how Redbank just, do they keep their momentum? What's going on? Because North is starting to really come alive.
Good serve by the senior Mitchell. Sets the outside again. There's a good strong swing, but block gets a piece of it. Nice up by Mitchell to Jones. Jones sets Warda. Good swing by Riley Warda for her first kill of the match.
I'm pretty shocked that Red Bank's fans are very quiet today.
Overpass Grace Giger, nice play. Double contact, Red Bank Valley, point North Catholic to extend the lead to 14-7 here in set one. And there's a timeout by Red Bank Valley.
And Mark, I honestly was wondering at what point is Red Bank Valley's coach going to call a timeout? Try to get his girls, kind of situated. They now have 10 minutes or so into the game, and they're starting to figure out North, and they just need to start to protect their territory. They have to be really careful. Our outsides are good, but again, our middles are strong. We're pretty much strong all the way around. I give it to Coach Federer right now because as a coach, I probably would have been off the bench 20 times already for the mere fact if you Red Bank Valley setters, she's a nice player, but the ball coming out of her hands is usually a double almost every time. And I guess it's just let them play, but I think that it should be cleaned up just a little bit.
Yeah, I think they've only called 2 so far, and I think it could be more than that. But nonetheless, Red Bank Valley, they are, like you said, a scrappy team. They are making a good defensive team. They're digging a lot of our hard swings and keeping it alive. Haven't had many big swings or kills, but they're playing good defense, good ball control to keep the ball alive and make North Catholic make the air. Elizabeth Mitchell back to serve, continuing. She's on a nice little run here. North Catholic leads 14-7 here in set one. Good, strong serve. Ace for Elizabeth Mitchell.
Yeah, again, we keep talking about North Catholic and how they serve really well. They find their spots, and, thanks to Coach Neely, he's helping them out trying to break down Red Bank.
Mitchell to serve again. Oh, that may have been long, but they played it. They set the outside. There's another tip. Nice read by Sydney Jones to keep it alive. Allie Fesco pass to Grace Giger. Gets it over. Sets the outside. Another strong swing and another big block by Grace Giger.
I would definitely give that block to Grace Giger. Wow, is that huge. And that's another great momentum for North Catholic. That block was absolutely beautiful, by the way.
North Catholic extends the lead to 16-7. Up there's another service error. That's the third here early on in set one. Something they're going to have to clean up today and going forward if they're fortunate enough to move forward. They had cleaned it up a couple games ago. I think they had 20 or so service errors. Hadn't seen that since, and today they have 3 already here in set one.
Yeah, Mark, and as you say that, if they didn't miss those 3, Red Bank would be down, and North would be up 19-5, actually.
But it is still 16-8 North Catholic leading here in set one. Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Katie McNally, a nice block. McNally tried to keep it alive after the block, but unfortunately she couldn't. Red Bank Valley point.
Yeah, I thought that was a great play. The pass from Elizabeth was awesome, but Jones had to put it just a hair higher to make sure her middle came in contact.
Red Bank serving. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones sets Ward on the outside. Good strong swing. I'm not sure they called it a block, so it stays alive. Red Bank sets the middle. Little tip. Warder keeps it up. Great hustle by Jones to get to it. Keep it alive. Strong swing. Oh, a pancake by Elizabeth Fesco. Keeps it alive. What a play. Play on. Elizabeth Fesco now sets Giger. It's a little tip. Nice up by Red Bank. Sets the outside. Another block by North Catholic. He pushes it across. Elizabeth Fesco sets Allie Fesco in the back row. A little too much. So Allie just keeps it in play. Sets the outside. Another tip. They're reading that block. She does a nice, smart play for a tip. What a point there. Elizabeth Fesco had a pancake earlier to keep it alive. Red Bank Valley didn't give up. Ended up getting the point to cut it to 16-10 here in set one.
Yeah, what a point and what a rally. And it all started when Sid Jones made that fantastic save. Like I said before, I don't think Red Bank's going to go away. They're just going to scrap and pick up everything, and they're just going to hopefully, North is at a nice pace right now where they're not getting frustrated, so hopefully they don't get frustrated. I mean, they have a nice lead, so I think that's a good thing that they're capitalizing on.
Sophomore Gabby Kaza, the serving specialist, checks in for Grace Giger, who had a real nice rotation there. Free ball coming over. It should be advantage North Catholic as they're out at Red Bank's out of system. And Jones sets Katie McNally with the kill.
Wow, that was a perfect set that she gave McNally, and honestly, for a middle hitter to turn and hit the one zone, that area, you're pretty much guaranteed a kill.
That's McNally's first kill of the match. Kaza with another good serve. He set the middle. Middle for Red Bank, gets a kill. Nice. Cuts the lead to 18-11 here in set number one. Amanda Esser checks back in for Gabby Kaza. Redbank Valley back to serve, trailing 11-18 here in set number 1. Elizabeth Fesco, the good pass to Jones. Jones sets McNally again, and there's another kill.
Yeah.
Katie
And again,
McNally.
it all starts with that first contact. Elizabeth, although she missed her serve early on, she's having a really good serve-receive game and defensive game, and I love how she kind of commands the little defense on the backcourt. She does an outstanding job, and that's why she's a Villanova recruit.
Riley Warder checks out, and Bella Madonna, the senior, checks in. They set the middle. Good hard swing. Great block by Katie McNally. Redbank, the scrappy team, kept it alive for a minute, but couldn't get it over in 3. Point North Catholic. Great job by Katie McNally.
Yeah, North is blocking really well today. Even though the couple that we've said have hit the tape, they've still been there to close and penetrate over the net. So that's a really strong point of their game.
Redbank sets the right side this time. Another block up. Oh, great hustle by Jones to get a touch, but unfortunately couldn't recover from that. Point Redbank, but still trailing 20-12 here in set number 1.
I'll tell you, Redbank's giving Jones a work today. She's, they're tipping over there trying to take her, whether they know it or not, they're trying to take her out of the game. She's had a lot of defensive plays she's had to make today.
Elizabeth Fesco, great pass to Jones. Jones to Allie Fesco. There's a strong kill. Oh, a nice recovery. They go to Allie Fesco again. Not that time. Allie Fesco said, "Not fool me once, but not twice." Goes down the line for a kill. North Catholic leads 21-12.
Hey, her first hit over the net, you got to give it to Redbank's defense, but that was almost like a look what I found, put it back over and in play. But hats off to Allie for just putting it right down the line and going back at him.
Elizabeth Fesco to serve. The patented short serve is in that time. Sid Jones with a great reverse tip, but Redbank had it scouted. Strong swing off the block, ends on the North Catholic side. Redbank point, 21-13 here in set 1.
Mark, as soon as you touch that ball as a middle hitter, you need to turn and find the ball, and that's kind of what happened with Lynch. But, it's the one thing that happens once in a while.
Nice up by Bella Madonna. Allie Fesco's to swing, a block by Redbank. Point Redbank Valley, 21-14. Redbank is not going away, like you said, Karen. They are scrappy, and they are fighting for every point. And they're right in this game, 21-14. Good, strong swing by Stephanie Lynch.
That was a great kill from Lynch, and it was a well-needed point, or should I say a well-needed get North back into their rhythm, because Redbank is not going away, and some of their servers are pretty tough, so.
Timeout Redbank Valley, trailing 22-14 here in set number 1.
If I'm the coach at Redbank right now, and we talked about this, I think, the last match, I'm just telling my team, okay, settle down. It's set 1. You guys are really doing an awesome job on trying to pick the defensive balls up. They really haven't got Redbank out of system because Redbank keeps attacking. So if he keeps them focused, I think we might have a new ball game in set 2.
And as is often done, Tom Pfeiffer, North Catholic's biggest fan, probably getting the crowd going with a Let's Go North cheer. And that's good because the crowd has been a little quiet here. The Redbank Valley crowd has been louder even though North Catholic is winning. So it's good for Tom to get the crowd going. I think this matinee game, we haven't had a match this early all year. I think it's girls are still waking up a little bit. But they do lead 22-14 here in set number 1. And the sophomore Sydney Jones, the setter, is back to serve. Nice up by Redbank. They set the middle. Good strong swing off the block. Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Allie Fesco. Nice up by Redbank. Sets the middle. Nice job by Stephanie Lynch. Oh, Stephanie Lynch blocked the first one, played it up, and then blocked it again for a kill. Great job, Stephanie Lynch.
And that's what I just referenced, Mark. I mean, the last block, she couldn't find the ball, and right now she was so aware at the net. That was a spectacular play from Stephanie.
I wonder if Coach Feder told her about that at the timeout, like you said. 23-14 North Catholic. Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Stephanie Lynch. Another kill for Stephanie Lynch.
It's kind of funny. I had a little conversation with Lynch's mom walking in here, and I said, hey, your daughter's what, a sophomore? Boy, she when 2 more years. I mean, she's strong right now. She's going to be something.
She really stepped it up in the Whippeal Championship as well. Sid Jones serving set point. Unfortunately, service error, but North still leads 24-15. That was Stephanie Lynch's 3rd kill to lead North Catholic here in set number 1. But still set point. Redbank Valley serving, trailing 15-24 here in set number 1. discussion between the referee and the Redbank Valley coach. Not sure what that was about,
Yeah, I
but we're
wasn't
ready to go.
paying attention to that, so.
Redbank serving. Deep serve, Ali Fesco to Elizabeth Fesco to Grace Giger. Giger with the swing. Redbank sets the outside. There's another tip. Another block by Giger and Lynch. A little miscommunication, but North Catholic keeps it alive. Redbank sets the middle. Big, strong swing. Up, might have gone out, but North Catholic went for it, unfortunately. Point Redbank Valley to make it 24-16 here in set number 1. Another set point for North Catholic. Elizabeth Fesco. Jones to Ali Fesco. Strong swing. There's a kill. Ali Fesco for the win.
So, Mark, a few things to talk about. Great win for set 1 with North Catholic. If I'm Coach Feder in the huddle, I'm talking about, maybe serve receive. Some of the girls should start to do a drop step and pass with their forearms as opposed to using their hands. I think those are the couple points that Redbank has scored on North by letting them use their hands. And honestly, as well as they're playing, I know they can play better. I feel like their defenses are kind of quiet in the back. They're not really talking a lot because you've seen maybe 2 or 3 almost collisions. So again, that could be just like the jitters coming out of winning the Whippeal title, and this is their first match, or their first match after taking the title.
Yeah, I think that first set we didn't know what we were going to get with a week layoff, the letdown, the hangover from the championship and not playing in a week. So, we're being critical of them, but they did win 25-16, and it probably wasn't even as close as that score indicated. It seemed, like you said, we didn't seem to be in rhythm. There were a couple nice plays, a couple nice pass set hits that we're used to seeing, but not a ton, probably less than 7 that whole game.
Right. And as we said before, North Catholic is a young group. I would say they're experienced, on the bench, being able to be on the teams that have, the last couple years, and also how Coach Feder does an outstanding job of when there's some big leads. She took a lot of these kids and put them on the court to experience what it's like to be in a playoff match and how to, be confident. And so her program is just outstanding, I believe.
Yeah, and we take it for granted now and we overlook the fact that many of these girls that are getting the significant time are sophomores, and they are in their first state playoff game,
right?
Which is different than the Whippeal. So it is a new environment, and it's something new for them. So I think just all these points are going to help them get more experience and help them throughout the rest of the way here.
And Mark, let's talk about this. It's funny you just mentioned that, the Whippeal. So I grew up in District 9, so I know where Redbank is. I know up in that area. For us, it's when you win a District 9 championship, it's great. Down here in District 7, as a coach, winning the Whippeal is what they call it, is basically winning District 7, but it is a very, very big thing to win the WPIAL.
Yeah, so, some people think that it might even be bigger to win the Whippeal than to win the state based on the media coverage and things like that, but
I agree, and I'll apologize because I'm not quite sure which one of the Steelers that played up here in the Whippeal said one of the most, the best thing he ever did, it was more fun to win the Whippeal than win the state title.
So there in set number 1, Ali Fesco led North Catholic with 3 kills, along with Stephanie Lynch also had 3 kills. Riley Warda had 1 kill. Katie McNally had 2 kills and a block. And Grace Giger had 1 kill and 1 block, according to my unofficial stats. And Sydney Jones had an ace, and Elizabeth Mitchell had an ace. And I just got an update from our excellent producer, Mr. Hoffman. Good news on the soccer front. The girls took a 1-0 lead with 24 minutes left in the first half of their quarterfinal PIAA state playoff soccer game over at Mars. So good news from Mars on the soccer front, and we'll continue to give you updates as we get them throughout the day. But North Catholic, I think, will have serve here first in set number 2, and the senior Bella Madonna is back to serve.
I'd be super happy if I had Bella Madonna on the back line to start my match, too.
Look at the court right now. It's Elizabeth Fesco, a senior, Bella Madonna, a senior, and 4 sophomores.
Exactly.
That's just what we were talking about. Redbank sets the middle. Oh, miss hit, but good break for Redbank Valley as tipped out of bounds by North Catholic. Point Redbank Valley, 1-0.
I kind of thought it hit off her head and went out of bounds, actually.
Katie McNally's laughing about it. Whatever happened, Katie McNally's laughing about it, so it's good to see him loose down there.
Yeah, I think it hit off her forehead and went out of bounds.
Redbank Valley to serve. Oh, short serve off the net, point Redbank Valley.
I'll tell you, that was a great serve. So it just skimmed the net, but it was a nice float serve that actually dropped right in front of Elizabeth.
So Redbank Valley not going away after dropping set 1, 25-16. Leads 2-0 here. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones to Ali Fesco with a roll shot. Libero reads it, set the middle. Amanda Esser with a good pass to Jones. Jones sets Ali Fesco. There's a kill, Ali Fesco.
So honestly, if North can pick it up, there's a big opening in the one zone on Redbank's defense, and they're playing a rotation defense, but it looks like it's a little bit modified by their coach.
It's Ali Fesco's 4th kill. Elizabeth Fesco, the senior libero, back to serve. Redbank sets the middle. String nice up by Amanda Esser. Jones with a reverse tip. Wow, what a play by Sydney Jones.
We totally needed that. I mean, Jones has been a little quiet. She's had a couple, good tips and stuff. She's been setting an awesome match, but she comes alive as a player right now. It might be a whole different ballgame.
Elizabeth Fesco to serve, tied 2-2 here in set 2. Up a little too short again on that serve for Elizabeth Fesco. Point Redbank Valley, leading 3-2 here in set number 2.
You can't really fault that when she's really trying to score a point on a short serve and, something good.
Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Stephanie Lynch with a strong kill.
Boy, I'll tell you, Lynch must have had one great breakfast or lunch before she came here because she is alive and looks awesome today.
It's her 3rd kill of the match. Really stepped it up, like I said, in the Whippeal Championship. Had a really strong game and really continuing that here today. Sydney Jones, the sophomore setter, back to serve. Match tied 3-3. A nice up by Elizabeth Fesco. Jones sets Ali Fesco. Strong kill, Ali Fesco.
And that's what I was just talking about. That rotation defense right back there in the 6 zone, again, for those of you listening, is the dead center of the court. So their rotation is they have kids back in the corners of the 1 and 5 zone.
Jones to serve again. Redbank sets the outside. Nice up by Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Kenzie Blackwell, who's checked in. Jones to Elizabeth Fesco to Ali Fesco with a roll shot down the line. Kill Ali Fesco.
Yeah, honestly, if North realizes it or if Ali realizes she's got that shot all day, there's a big gap right there, and if she just keeps the ball there and to make Redbank adjust.
Ali Fesco's 6th kill of the match to extend the lead, 5-3 North Catholic here in set 2. A little push by the middle. Jones sets Ali Fesco off the net. Another roll shot, Ali Fesco.
She's doing a great job doing some off speed because if Redbank paid attention and really scouted, they probably were saying, hey, out there on their outsides, just rip the ball. And right now they're giving so many off speeds.
Jones with another strong serve. Redbank sets the outside. Strong swing that time, but out. Redbank's calling for a tip, but no tip.
There was no touch on that.
I didn't see a touch either.
Yeah, they called it no tip. Yeah, there was absolutely no touch. And you can see Redbank's coach is actually getting very frustrated.
Jones, another good serve. Redbank sets the right side. That could have been a double contact. They didn't call it. That might be the first kill I think Redbank has all match. I don't remember. Do you remember any hard swings for them for points? Most of their points are tips or errors by us.
Right.
I think that might be the first kill.
I think they got frustrated over that last call, so they tried to just say, hey, we're going to answer with a big kill. It was a nice kill, though.
Elizabeth Fesco sets Ali Fesco, another roll shot. They read it that time. They set the outside. Good strong swing, but a nice block by Kenzie Blackwell and Stephanie Lynch.
That's a great block.
Catholic.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before. Strong points for North. They serve well, they block well, and they do a tremendous job of closing the block. And Lynch was right over there to close it.
Riley Warda, the junior, checks in. Ali Fesco, the sophomore, back to serve. Redbank sets the outside again. Nice up by Warda to Blackwell. Elizabeth Fesco brings it over. Redbank sets the middle. Good strong swing up off the block. Point Redbank Valley. 8-5, set 2.
And we said Redbank's playing scrappy, and I think they're catching North at the points that they're earning, or they're catching North a little bit like their tempo and what they play is a totally different tempo of what North is playing used to.
Redbank Valley serves, trailing 5-8 here in set 2, down 1-0. Good hustle by Jones to get the pass. Riley Ward, a good swing. That's a double contact on Redbank Valley.
You know, here's where frustration begins as a coach, okay? When we would travel up to District 6, where State College is, you know, when we go to tournaments, the difference in the officiating. District 9's probably not used to the calls here. When we were District 6, you have to really learn to adjust to what the different officials call.
Elizabeth Mitchell with a good serve. Oh, the block ended up on North Catholic side. Good block by Katie Minelli and Kenzie Blackwell, but unfortunately it fell on North Catholic side. Point Redbank Valley to cut it to 9-6. Elizabeth Mitchell checks back out, and the libero Elizabeth Fesco comes back in here in set number 2. Deep serve, good communication there. Riley Ward with a good swing. Oh, kill Riley Warda.
Again, if they would just hit the 6 zone all day, they would just make their life easier, because with the rotation defense, that's what's open. And I know all the hitters for North are good enough that they could hit that spot.
Kenzie Blackwell, the junior, checks out, and Gabby Cazzo, the sophomore, checks in to serve. Set the outside, hitting error, Redbank Valley. Point North Catholic to extend the lead to 11-6 here. Redbank Valley's getting more swings this set. I don't know if they're having better passing or not, but they've swung more this set than they did probably the whole first set.
Yeah, and like you said, they're having more swings. I really do think that the coach brought him in the huddle and said, hey, this is what we're getting from North right now. You guys need to calm down and start attacking, and let's utilize our offense to make them, you know, see what they have on their real, you know, their defense for North.
I just still don't think North Catholic has put it all together yet.
No.
They still seem a little out of sync, and they're still winning 11-7 here in set 2.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Esser to Elizabeth Fesco to Warda. Good kill by Riley Warda.
Yeah, and the good thing is North is just staying a little bit calm. They're not super energetic right now. They're just playing the way they know how to play, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
That's Warda's second kill this set, third in the match, as North Catholic extends the lead to 12-7. Warda checks out, and Bella Madonna, the senior, number 3, checks in. Good serve by Madonna. Set the back row this time. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones up, get the timing just a little bit off there.
Yeah, our middle was just a little bit too early, but it was a good thought. I mean, when you get a great pass like that from Elizabeth Fesco to Jones, you definitely want to run the middle.
That might be the weak layoff there,
I think so.
because we haven't seen that in a while.
Right.
Short serve. Oh, great up by Elizabeth Fesco. Great tip by Jones. Redbank reads it, goes to the outside. There's a strong swing by Redbank Valley. Really the first strong kill of the match for Redbank Valley.
That 32's tried to swing a couple different times, but they've been out of bounds. That was a really nice swing, but I will tell you that was a great serve receive from Elizabeth Fesco.
That's Montana Hetrick, a senior, with that kill, one of their 2 strong outside hitters. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones sets Allie Fesco, and Allie Fesco gives it right back with a strong kill of her own.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen any. I mean, they're trying to block her, but Fesco's not even worried about a block in front of her face. She's just swinging away.
Elizabeth Fesco back to serve. She tried to drop that serve in short a few times, hasn't worked, so that time goes a little deeper, gets it in. Another double contact on Redbank Valley.
Again, I think that's a difference in the officiating all around the districts right now, because they're used to it if they did that all season.
Good serve by Elizabeth Fesco. They're going to be out of system. Oh, a good recovery there, but just bringing it over. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones sets Stephanie Lynch, and there it is again. Stephanie Lynch puts it away.
Yeah. And I love how Jones is just distributing the ball to, you know, all around the net. Redbank doesn't know who's getting the ball.
Stephanie Lynch once again sparks North Catholic there to cause Redbank Valley to call a timeout as North Catholic extends the lead to 15-9 here in set number 2, already leading 1-0 here in the quarterfinals of the PIAA Class 2A girls playoffs.
You know, we talked a little bit about having the outside for Redbank. You know, had not a couple nice swings the last 2 times. But I really haven't seen them like run a lot of middles or right side. So basically, if I'm Coach Feder, I'm saying, hey, let's just focus on their little outside number 32 because she has a strong swing. And until somebody else kills us right now, that's where your main focus is. And, let Jones just keep distributing the ball across the net where she wants to.
Yeah, but I think the score was similar last game. Coach called a timeout around the same time, and they didn't go away. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here in set number 2. Elizabeth Fesco, the libero senior, still back to serve, leading 15-9 here in set number 2. Strong serve. Another double on the Redbank Valley.
That was an outstanding serve out of that timeout. That's my pet peeve. That was outstanding.
True. We didn't talk about that. Oftentimes the server, for whatever reason, can't execute the serve. Okay, it was one delayed.
Yeah, you know what? But if you think about it, Elizabeth Fesco's been trying to serve short this whole time, and she's missed them. And now they're giving her the go to go long and go hard, and she's driving right through that ball. So, you know what? They're changing her up, and good for her. She knows what she's doing because she's a great server.
Deep serve, Bella Madonna into Jones. Jones sets Ali Fesco. Goes cross court. Redbank keeps it alive, sets the outside. Amanda Esser with the up. Elizabeth Fesco sets Ali Fesco from far away. There's a roll shot, wide open donut. Ali Fesco with the kill.
Mark, not that set, but the set before, you notice if you're watching, you need to really pay attention. Jones, her charisma across the net, because her hips were facing the wrong way and the way she delivered that ball. Most officials would have called that, but she got a nice touch and it had no double on that.
Sydney Jones back to serve. That's outside the antenna. Oh my goodness.
Oh my, is right.
What? Regardless, it's a tool point for North Catholic, but that ball was no way did that go inside the antenna from our angle.
And she was looking at her line judge, and the line judge said I didn't see it, but it was right in front of her. I mean,
she had to look behind her head to see the ball.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's a point for North Catholic to extend the lead to 18-10 here in set 2. Sydney Jones on a nice service run here. Set the right side. Nice up by Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Ali Fesco. Another tip. Another kill, Ali Fesco.
And if you're watching at home, again, if you watch Sydney Jones, how she cruises across the net, I mean, there are setters that would actually run into the net, but she's got such good athleticism, and she's balanced, and she can get right so tight to the net, yet still set a perfect ball.
There's an ace for Sydney Jones. Jones extends the lead to 20-10 here in set number 2. I think you're right. Sydney Jones makes it look so easy there up on the net, but with her athleticism, she makes every play look easy when many setters wouldn't even get to the ball. Not only does she get to it, she lays up a perfect set for someone to put it away. Yeah, it's really special to watch. Yeah,
she's just going to be a special person to watch throughout the entire, her career in the WPIAL, and I'm sure she'll go on to play at college. Her mom played in college. I had the opportunity to coach her brother a while back. He played for me on the boys national team. So she comes from a very athletic family. They make sure that she works real hard. And, again, we talk about this. Coach Federer has so many young athletes. Lynch coming alive, Ali Fesco. This team isn't going away for the next couple years.
Yeah, Sydney Jones, and again, she's only a sophomore, and she received a nice honor this week. She was named first team All-WPIAL. Along with Elizabeth Fesco and Allison Fesco. So congratulations to them on being named first team All-WPIAL. We had a number of other players that made for all section, but they just announced the All-WPIAL team this week, and those 3 all made first team. So congratulations to them on that accomplishment. Sydney Jones continues to serve on a nice run here, leading 21-10 here in set number 2, already leading 1-0. Good serve after the timeout. Once again, after a block, we got a piece of it, but couldn't keep it alive. Point, Redbank Valley cuts the lead to 21-11.
But hey, she got her serve out of a timeout, and I'll say that every single time we announce. If you get your serve out of a timeout, you ruined the opposing coach's plans.
The libero for Redbank Valley to serve, a strong serve. Right there, Ali Fesco, a tight pass to Sydney Jones. Made it look easy, jumped up and put it away for a kill on a ball that most setters wouldn't even get because it'd go into the net or not be able to do what she did. What a play by Sydney Jones.
That serve out of the libero's hand was like, it was a rocket, and the way North just answered that was incredible.
Allie Fesco, good strong serve. There's a nice block by Stephanie Lynch. Oh, Lynch could have put that away, but instead just tries to tip it over. Free ball, advantage North Catholic. Jones sets Warda for the kill. What a great job by Jones to spread it around.
Yeah, what Jones has been doing is she's having Lynch attack so much that I think they're kind of forgetting who's on the outside.
Allie Fesco to serve again, leading 23-11. Sets the middle. Oh, nice touch by Allie Fesco. Oh, unfortunately, it just goes out.
Yeah, nice touch by Allie, and then Jones had a nice touch, and just a little bit too much to force that ball out of bounds.
But North Catholic still leads 23-12 here in set number 2.
And I think we'll see a hard serve right here, an aggressive serve.
Good communication. Allie Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones to Lynch, throws it over. Keep it alive. They set the right side. Tip, blocked by Warda and Lynch. Oh, there's a point hitting error on Redbank Valley to make it 24-12 North Catholic. Set point for Elizabeth Mitchell, the senior, coming in to serve. Set point in set 2.
And there is some miscommunication on the Redbank side. You know, you could see them making eye contact on who's going to play that ball. So I think that point was a lot of just nothing but pure miscommunication.
Mitchell, number 24, the senior, back to serve set point here in set number 2. And Mitchell puts it away with an ace. Mitchell's second ace of the match puts it away for North Catholic to win set 2, 25-12, and take a 2-0 lead here in the quarterfinals of the PIAA State Championship. We'll take a quick break and be right back. And welcome back here to the North Catholic Sports Network and the North Catholic girls volleyball quarterfinal match against Redbank Valley. North Catholic leads 2-0 in set 2, which was just won by North Catholic 25-12. Allie Fesco led with 8 kills that set to give her 11 on the match so far. Riley Warda had 3 kills, 4 in the match so far. Stephanie Lynch had 2 kills, with giving her 5 on the match so far. And Sydney Jones had 2 kills and 2 aces, according to my unofficial stats. So a good performance, good well-rounded performance by North Catholic. Karen, if you're Redbank Valley's coach, what are you saying to your team right now, down 2-0 to the defending state champions and the number 1 ranked team in Class 2A?
Yeah, I think he's done a great job making them focus. I would just tell them to keep pushing away. They're not doing anything bad. They just don't have any answers for the things that North is doing well. So their defense is good. I truly think that they've been serving tough. I would tell them they need to communicate a little bit better and maybe improve their block. But right now, like you said, they're facing the number 1 team, and unfortunately, they haven't got the full strength of North Catholic, because I still think that North Catholic has so much more to offer right now due to the week off. So, I mean, maybe that's kind of a little bit of a blessing for Redbank Valley right now.
I want to welcome all of you that are watching. There's a good crowd here in person, but we have a number of viewers out there as well, and we want to thank an anonymous donor who made this broadcast possible today for all of you out there watching. I know we have watchers in Philadelphia, Chicago, Sewickley, Pine Richland, so we have people from all over the country, so we're glad you're here. Starting off Up, they called 4 hits. Looks like Riley Ward hit the tape.
Yeah.
Point Redbank Valley to take an early lead here in set number 3.
Yeah, and like you said, let's welcome everybody, and hopefully everybody's staying safe these days again.
Redbank Valley serving Ali Fesco with a good pass to Sydney Jones. Jones sets Warda down the line for a kill. Boy, that's tough to stop there.
Yeah, again, that's the difference. So their rotation defense, the way they're playing, is they're bringing their libero in a little bit too close to like the foul area for basketball. And so if North Catholic would finish just hitting down the line, they're going to score a ton of points.
So North Catholic evens the score here at 1 in set 3. Bella Madonna to serve. Redbank sets the middle. There's a tip. Ali Fesco digs it. Jones back to Ali Fesco. Down the line, Ali Fesco with the kill.
I would not change that spot. I would totally hit that all day. They're going to start to push their defense over closer to the line, and then you just go back and hit the 6 zone. So you're going to keep frustrating Redbank.
I'm not sure Redbank Valley is used to seeing what Riley Ward and Ali Fesco are hitting towards them.
I totally agree. I mean, when you're up, in a small area like that, they're a very good team, and you can be up there. But when you come down and see like so many weapons on our District 7 team, they're not quite sure what to handle.
Oh, boy, Sydney Jones with a block.
That block from Sydney Jones was outstanding. She just was so high over the net, and boy, did she get some great energy, and she penetrated the net like she wasn't letting that ball get through.
Tell you what, this game could get away from Redbank Valley here soon if North Catholic keeps it up. Already leading 4-1 here early in set 3.
Yeah.
There's a double hit by Redbank Valley. Just got another update on the soccer game. Jaden Sharpless with a goal to extend the lead to 2-0 North Catholic, still late in the first half. So a great start for North Catholic girls soccer team. Hopefully they can keep it up in advance. But here in the gym, North Catholic girls leading 5-1 in set 3, already up 2-0. Redbank sets the outside. Block gets a piece of it. Amanda Esser with a good up to Jones. Jones sets Ali Fesco with a roll shot. They keep it alive. Set the middle. There's a tip. Oh, nice up by Bella Madonna. Elizabeth Fesco to Ali Fesco. They set the outside. Good strong swing off the block. Point Redbank Valley.
I'll tell you, Jones though is making some really nice plays in her setting, and it's great that her team realizes that just kind of get out of my way. I'm fast enough and I'll get to the ball. And, the middle struggled a little bit, but they knew not to run into her because she's going to take control.
I mean, I've been at every game either calling it or watching it, and I can't remember her. I don't think she's called help. It's probably less than 5 times all year. And there's Ali Fesco with, they keep it alive, and they recover. Great. There's a definition of scrappy right there.
Yeah.
Great job by Redbank Valley to return Ali Fesco. Strong swing, keep it alive, don't give up on it, and end up getting the point.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's just going to keep pushing them. If they take set 3, it could be a whole new ball game because, you've seen teams up 2-0 and come back and lose it. And trust me, I've been a coach of one of those teams before, and it's not a fun place to be.
Yeah, that brought their crowd alive. It brought the bench alive. So we'll see a good pass can hopefully get North Catholic back on track. A little off there. Redbank keeps it alive. Sets the outside. Amanda Esser to Jones. Jones sets Ali Fesco on the outside. Ali Fesco with a kill. Went down the middle that time.
Well, Mark, honestly, if you're the coach at Redbank right now, you just have to say, don't let Fesco get a ball on the outside, because right now, where she's putting the ball, she's finding the shots and she's making sure that she scores points.
Elizabeth Fesco, after a last time around, she went with the long serves, tried to go back to the short serve that's been working so well in the last few weeks, but unfortunately just a little off today, a little too short. Point Redbank. Good pass by Elizabeth to Jones, to Lynch. Redbank keeps it alive. They set the outside. Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Oh, you see, there's that scrappy again. Great job, ball control to keep it alive. Jones went back to the tip, and not the second time. Jones with a nice kill.
Yeah, she did it 2 times in a row, and I'll tell you, Redbank right now, the problem I think they are not, what they're having with is they're not identifying when Jones is in the front row, so she's not really getting people that are blocking her up there.
Jones, after that great kill, goes back to serve. He sets the back row this time. They bring it across. Bella Madonna to Jones, to Lynch. They set the middle. Oh, nice swing and a great up by Elizabeth Fesco down the line. Allie Fesco goes cross roll shot, keep it alive. Madonna to Jones. Jones sets Grace Giger on the right side. Good strong swing, but a little bit long.
Yeah, that was a great up by Elizabeth Fesco back there. And her and Madonna are they're really communicating back there for their defense.
Tell you, I'm impressed with Redbank Valley. They were down, I think, 4 or 5-1 here in this set, and now they've made it to 7-5. They're still trailing, but they're not going away easy here, down 2-0. Allie Fesco to Jones. Jones sets back to Allie Fesco on the right side. Oh, she hits a strong, there's a kill, Allie Fesco. She went right after the outside who's playing the back row, and in self-defense, she got a piece of it, but couldn't keep it in play. Point North Catholic.
Yeah, she did. I think that, like you said, Redbank is a nice team. I'm very impressed with them. I think that if they had a little bit more energy, it would be a total different ball game right now.
Allie Fesco served to Redbank, keeps it alive, sets the middle. Good strong swing, great up by Elizabeth Fesco. Jones sets Allie Fesco in the back row. Overpass. Oh. A couple times this game they've been overpasses, and we haven't been able to handle them, unfortunately. But nonetheless, North Catholic still leads 8-6.
Right. That's just like a little joust at the net, and we haven't won it. So that'd be something I would tell Stephanie Lynch. Like, she's had an amazing match so far. I'd tell her to work a little bit more on the jousting part of it.
Short serve, great up by Allie Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Warda, and good night. Riley Warda puts it down in the middle of the court. That's Riley Warda's first kill of this set and her 5th set of the match. Unfortunately, another update on the soccer game. Clearfield just scored to cut the lead to 2-1, I believe still late in the first half, but North Catholic still leads 2-1. And here at volleyball, Elizabeth Mitchell serving, leading 9-6 here in set number 3, already up 2-0. There's a hitting error on Redbank Valley.
So if you're Redbank's coach, you just need to tell them to calm down and do not create errors, and that's what they're doing. When they get tight, a close score, they're making way too many errors.
Elizabeth Mitchell with a good strong serve. Redbank sets the outside, good strong swing. Block got a piece of it. Jones to Allie Fesco. Allie Fesco to Warda. A nice swing, but a nice up. They set the middle. Good strong swing. They get a piece of it. Jones sets Warda again. Warda goes down the line that time for a kill.
That's what Warda and Fez do on the outside. They just know how to change it up. They give a little donut shot. They hit down the line. They hit the 6 zone. They're very, very well groomed at trying to hit different shots. Timeout,
Redbank Valley trailing 11-6 here in set 3. That was Warda's 3rd kill of the set, her 7th kill of the match. With North Catholic leading here 11-6. Calm once again, getting the crowd into it. Probably our biggest crowd of the year, a little bit of a student section. So it's a great environment from when we started back a few months ago. We didn't know if we'd even be playing, let alone have any fans. So every day is a bonus for these girls. Hopefully they can continue one more week with everything that's going on. Hopefully they can get it in.
And let's give a great shout out to Tom. Coach Feder coached back in the day at Pine Richland as well. Now she's at North, and Tom is at every match, and he's so involved, and he loves to get the fans involved. So, hats off to Tom Pfeiffer for just engaging in everything. Loves his sister, and, it's great.
Elizabeth Mitchell, the senior, to serve. Redbank sets the outside. Good strong swing. Oh, caught the line. Back corner. Kill.
That was pretty close.
That was close. The referee, the backline judge, was right there and called it right away. She didn't hesitate.
And I wouldn't doubt her because she's really done a lot of state matches in the last couple years. So she's not one of those people that aren't paying attention. She knows what she's doing back there. Hats off to Charlie Deere.
Still think that's probably fewer than 5 kills that have hit the ground all match for Redbank. But it worked that time. Short serve. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones, sets Warda. There's another kill for Riley Warda. It's her 4th kill of the set. It's really coming alive here in set 3. 8 kills in the match, 4th in this set. And Grace Giger, the senior, checks out. Number 2, Gabby Causa, the serving specialist, sophomore, checks in to serve for North Catholic, leading 12-7. It's at the right side. Gabby Causa with a nice up. Elizabeth Fesco sets Warda. Redbank keeps it alive, sets the outside. Off the tip, point Redbank to cut it to 12-8.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a little missed block. Things like that happen. But, North is still cruising at a nice cruise control pace right now. They're not getting worried or anxious about anything. So, I love how calm they are, but they're just playing their game.
Redbank serving, trailing 8-12 here in set 3. Oh, there's just a good break there. Nothing you could do about that. Off the top of the tape, rolls across, hits Sydney Jones on the back, I believe. Point Redbank to cut it to 12-9 here in set 3. Deep serve, Elizabeth Fesco. Great pass to Jones with a tip. Oh, nice up. Redbank, a free ball coming over. Should be advantage North Catholic. Ali Fesco to Jones. Jones to McNally. Up that timing a little off again, unfortunately. Hitting error North Catholic. 12-10 here. And like you said, Karen, anything can happen if you lose set 3. So you really don't want to go to a set 4. It gives the other team momentum. So North Catholic, I think they're fine. They just need to, get a good pass here and get back in system, back on their game, and they should be okay. But Redbank is not going away easy.
Right. I totally agree.
Another deep serve. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones to Warda. There's a kill, Riley Warda. It's exactly what they needed. A great pass, a great set, and a great swing.
Yeah, and again, we're playing really well at the net with our hitting against a perimeter defense. A rotation for Redbank. And North is so scrappy back there. Their perimeter defenses, they're really doing a nice job picking up balls.
Madonna into serve, leading 13-10 here in set number 3. A great swing, but a great block by Jones and McNally. Redbank keeps it alive. Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones with the tip. Oh, they read it that time. Sets the right side. Oh, great block by Ali Fesco and McNally, but they keep it alive again. Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Jones to Ali Fesco. Oh, Ali Fesco put it away, but they called a net violation?
Yeah, they called a net violation on Jones.
I think the pass was a little tight, carried her into the net a little bit.
And like we talked about earlier, she's such an outstanding athlete that, if that's the only one she hit the net on, take it. Who cares? Because she's had a couple tight balls up there, and she's not hit the net because she's so athletic.
Elizabeth Fesco to Jones. Ali Fesco hitting there. North Catholic cut it to 13-12. Redbank Valley.
They're really feeding the fire over there. They're letting Redbank in. They're not going away.
And it's just giving them confidence. Every point they get, it gives them more confidence. Jones to Ali Fesco. Off the block, they keep it alive. A free ball coming over, should be advantage North, but unfortunately found the donut and couldn't get it. Ties it up 13-13.
Their coach must have said something special in that in between sets.
13-13, Redbank ties it up and serving. Elizabeth Fesco sets Ali Fesco, roll shot in the middle, gets the kill.
Mark, if you're watching the Redbank fans right now, that first contact right there, they wanted a double called, but I hope they understand that in volleyball, the first ball over the net, the first contact is permitted to be a double.
Elizabeth Fesco with the serve, gets that one in. Good strong swing. You can play it off the divider. Oh, Elizabeth Fesco with the kill. It wasn't pretty, but we'll take it off the tape.
And it was a well-needed scored point right there. Like you said, it wasn't pretty, but it was needed.
It was pretty North Catholic to play it off the divider, though. That's difficult to do, and they didn't give up on it. Up just wide by a ball,
yes.
Unfortunately.
So that's where we kind of talk about a little bit of your home advantage, because that's what they do in practice, and they're used to that. So maybe there is just a little bit of that.
15-14. North Catholic leads Bella Madonna with a good pass to Jones. Jones sets Stephanie Lynch. Block. Point. Redbank Valley to tie it up 15-15 here in set 3.
Yeah, that was that kind of looked like it was a trap set. The middle was just standing there where she put it.
Good communication there. They've had a couple long balls that we've tried to play and haven't been able to. That time, the back row, I heard Elizabeth Fesco from here yelling out, and Bella Madonna stepped away and let it go out. Important point, North Catholic. Sydney Jones back to serve, leading 16-15 in set 3. Tip, Elizabeth Fesco to the donut, covers it nice. Jones to Ali Fesco. There's a point, North Catholic. This set 3 reminds me a little bit of set 3 in the Whitfield Championship. They did drop a set to Elwood City. They got up 2-0 with 2 pretty easy wins, and then whether they looked ahead or what happened, they sort of got out of sync in Game 3, and Elwood won, and then they came back and won set 4 pretty handily. So hopefully we won't have a rematch of that today. A good strong swing and a great up by Elizabeth Fesco to Jones to Allie Fesco with a strong swing, but a nice up. They set the middle. Another strong swing, but a good read by Elizabeth Fesco, hitting air, Redbank Valley.
Yeah, and like you said about, the Whitfield Championship, it's sometimes, they're a young team. They just don't understand what's a little bit on the line, so don't let your guard down and just play every point till the whole match is over.
Sets the middle. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones to Allie Fesco on the outside. There's a kill, Allie Fesco.
Well, Redbank must have said something because now they're, really trying to block Allie Fesco out there. They're really putting a little bit more time that they should have done earlier in this match.
That's Allie Fesco's 5th kill of the set. She has 5 along with Riley Warda, and that's Allie Fesco's 16th on the match. Good serve by Jones, pushes it over. Jones, nice pass to Elizabeth Fesco, sets her sister Allie Fesco. A nice strong swing, but a nice up, overpass. Jones sets Allie Fesco again. Not that time. Allie Fesco puts it down.
I think they're trying to break Allie Fesco down out there, and it's not happening. The Redbank's done a couple good things. They've brought some energy in this set. Their serving game has stepped up a little bit. Their defense, he's made a few adjustments, and the libero is now in the right spot, which is going to be a little bit tough. Now, I would really love to see Allie Fesco paint one right down the line right now.
Yeah, nice. Tom once again getting the crowd going, and a nice little run by North Catholic. I believe it was 15-15. They run off 5 straight here with some North Catholic volleyball. Some great defense, some great passing, and great setting as usual, and some great swings for some kills. So hopefully they can keep it up here and keep the run going here, led by the sophomore Sydney Jones serving.
They're just keeping their composure, and that's what you need to do when you're in state playoff games.
And that's a testament, because it is such a young team that hasn't been in this situation before. Good communication there to call it out. Another point.
Not only have they not been in this situation before, Mark, it's, again, they've been off for an entire week, just practicing.
Jones with another ace and make it another back-to-back. I think that's Jones's 5th ace of the match, according to my unofficial stats.
And those are the things you need right now if you're North Catholic. And if I'm Redbank, saying, can we please just side out and have them not serve us anymore? Jones is really doing a nice job back there.
Jones to serve, leading 22-15. Oh, just a bit long.
Oh, that was real close. But again, when you're serving aggressively, you can take that. And when you have a nice lead, you can deal with it.
Redbank Valley serving, District 9 champion, trailing 16-22 here in set 3, already down 2-0. Allie Fesco with a good pass to Jones. Jones goes back to Allie Fesco out of the back row. Oh, deep corner in. Allie Fesco with a kill right in front of the Redbank Valley bench, and they weren't complaining about the call, so it must have been in.
Right, and I was hoping she'd paint the line. I was kind of looking for down the line, but if she wants to paint the line over there in the 5 zone, I'm okay with that.
It's her 7th kill of the set. Allie Fesco, the sophomore, now back to serve, leading 23-16 here in set 3. Service error, North Catholic.
I'll tell you though, the Redbank libero is really good. She tracked that right down to the into the side, the back line, and realized, hey, it's out. I'm not going to make a mistake and let them have a point.
Redbank serving, trailing 23-17. Elizabeth Fesco, good pass to Jones. Jones sets Riley Warda on the outside. Redbank keeps it alive, sets the middle, push over. Elizabeth Fesco, great pass to Jones, sets Warda again. Warda puts it down for a kill.
Again, I hate to keep talking about Jones, because there's how many other kids on the court, 5 more, but the way she just can deliver a ball, and what I'm watching right now is it out of her hands and how nice and the tempo is across the net. Boy, she is going to be something.
Set and match point for Elizabeth Mitchell, the senior here, for North Catholic to advance to the state semifinals. Free ball coming over, advantage North Catholic. Mitchell to Jones, Jones to McNelly, tips it across, they keep it alive. Ref's letting it go here a little bit. Allie Fesco to Jones. Jones sets Ward on the outside. And there's the kill, Riley Warda puts it away.
Wow, yeah, good job for the refs for letting the match play out how it did. That was definitely a double contact right there at the end. And, Coach Federer's just letting it go. And again, I think that if you watch the way she coaches, that is exactly how her team plays.
So North Catholic wins and defeats Redbank Valley 3-0 in the quarterfinals with a score of 25-16, 25-12, and 25-17. They now advance to the state semifinals on Tuesday night against the winner of Maplewood versus Phillipsburg Osceola. Two very, very good teams, but a good win for the North Catholic team today. First state playoff game for many of these girls. Handled it very well. I don't think they played their best, but still won 3 sets pretty convincingly, which is a very good sign because if they can clean up some of those service errors and a couple of the other mistakes, they should be in good shape on Tuesday night.
Right, I agree. Again, we keep saying, they haven't played since, the Whippeals, and for them to come out here, maintain their composure, have a nice calmness about how they're playing, their rhythm, the tempo of the match, they set it exactly how they wanted it to be. The errors they'll clean up. They're going to play, District 10 or District 6, I believe. If I'm Coach Federer, I would tend to say I want to play District 6 with Phillipsburg Osceola because Maplewood's usually a pretty strong volleyball team. So I guess, for me, I would tell her just play the game that you're playing. The kids were a little rusty today, but I would say I would be super happy if I was Coach Federer that if somebody's watching my film today, they didn't see the best of what North has to offer.
Well, thank you again to all of you out there watching. Thank you to the anonymous donor, and thank you to North Catholic for making this broadcast possible. We enjoyed having you here. Thank you to our producer again, Mr. Hoffman, our cameraman, Patrick Sharp, and Logan Martha for another great job. And again, thank you all for joining in. We hope to see you again Tuesday night. We're not sure if it'll happen, but if not, come out here in person if you can to cheer on the Trojans. But this is, again, Mark Fesco with Karen Martini signing off. Thanks again for watching here on the North Catholic Sports Network.